ask you, you've got sort of almost two genres going on at once. You've got the horror for the beginning of the film, and at the end, it kind of becomes a comedy. What was the difference? How did you approach those two genres differently within the one film?
Well, believe it or not, we started by wanting to make two different films. I wanted to make a short horror film, and Andrew wanted to make a commercial, and we were just like, why don't we just put them together?
You see the heartbreak with two heads right here.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how it came to be. It was like, hey, why don't we just kind of trick the audience halfway through and make them think it was something else?
Was it House of the Dead already intended? I think it started out as still already House of the Dead intended.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a homage to House of the Dead.
But then we just went for the Sega Saturn commercials at the time.
We just thought, hey, why don't we just make a Sega commercial like those old classic
the Sega Sanchiros and all those.
Can you guys talk about what went into creating that zombie makeup?
So I wanted to create a zombie that was reminiscent of the zombie from the first game. So I have a friend who's a very talented makeup artist. And I sent her the designs and said, hey, listen, this is something we can do with our budget. And she said, yeah. And she basically, if you actually watch it closely, the zombie can't open its mouth because it's all just one piece.
Yeah, the ending shows it a lot when he's trying to talk with me.
Yeah, he can't really open his mouth. So we saved a little bit of money doing that.
I would love to hear more about why House of the Dead spoke to you guys so much to make this wonderful film.
Well, okay, so the pandemic made us all really bored. And I used to play House of the Dead a lot as a kid in the arcades. And recently I found a Sega Saturn on sale, and I was able to get my hands on the game as well. And I said, oh man, I could get to relive my childhood. Let me fire it up, let me play. And then I realized that it was a very watered down port of the original arcade version, and I was very disappointed. And I was actually upset, and I was like, Andrew, I got to make a short film like to redeem this somehow. Like it was just like I felt like I needed to make a movie about it.
This isn't the main thing. Was I have actually no attachment to House of the Dead beyond my love for its very goofy cutscenes. I don't think I played it very much. I played it 100 times with him when we were doing it, doing the actual movie. So I grew a love for it, but as far as I knew, it was just a game with a lot of goofy cutscenes.
How did you two get involved in working on this project together?
Oh, well, yeah. So Andrew and I have been friends for 10 years now. We met in college.
I grew to hate him, really.
And we actually worked together. And we worked for a production company together, just the two of us. So like, he was around. I was like,
he was right there.
I was like, hey, you want to help me?
I think we were working on the ladder just for the green screen, just pitching nonsense.
Yeah, we were just kind of coming up with ideas because, like I said, the pandemic was kind of hard on everyone. So we're like,
what should we do?
Why don't we do this dumb project that just came on our...
Did you know ahead of time going in that you were going to do these roles?
Yeah, it was more so just like so we storyboarded the entire thing with just us in my house. And originally it was going to be a much bigger project, but I think we decided for cost reasons to maybe keep it just between us. Also, it was difficult to, that was like right in the middle of COVID. So
there were a couple of scenes. I think the monster's going to be more. It was a larger, more elaborate monster piece.
Yeah, we were going to do a lot more with it, but we just decided to maybe keep it small scale, more so as a challenge too, to see like, all right, how much can we get away with just us and a small crew?
But on the creative split, it was pretty much, he was really inspired by doing horror. I trusted him on doing that. We just wanted to write some like fun ideas. I pretty much had the idea for what we're doing for the commercials. He knew a lot about those Sega commercials, threw some ideas at me, and I wrote and did the audio voice acting while he was getting ready with all that stuff. They were basically, that ending commercial stuff was being done all while he was doing the live action production.
Yeah, so we basically just kind of like switched off.
Dead House 98, directed by Sergio Emilio Torres and Andrew Luis Reynoso.
Left one.
Good.
Good. Watch that. No, that one. Reload. Yeah. I'm bad at it too.